Hi there. My name is Elena Beth Reel, and welcome to the COVID-19 Theatrical Response Team's performance of Twelfth Night by William Shakespeare, edited by Orion Bradshaw. I directed this 1 hour frolicking romp full of zany characters, sword fights, and many turns around the garden. I want to wish all the mothers out there happy Mother's Day, especially my own mother. Hi, Mom. I love you. We are also interactive theater as we encourage you to chat along in the chat feature of this live stream, and we invite you to play along in our drinking game. Drink if anyone tries to talk and they're still muted. Drink if anyone drops out or we face technical difficulties. Drink whenever you see a kitchen tool being used as a weapon. Drink whenever money is exchanged. Drink whenever someone's appearance changes. Drink if you hear a twangy 2002 throwback. And award yourself with a big old shot when you spot a reference to a certain fancy yet affordable Italian dining establishment. But most importantly, drink responsibly. I do want to shout out a special thanks to Dan Ribb, Bradley Abeda, Curtis Johns, Joy Hyatt, and the entire cast for all your hard work this past week. We are not asking for donations to our group. If you have the means to donate, please visit the Denver Actors Fund or Food Bank of the Rockies. Their links are in the description below. If you are not yet subscribed to our Facebook page, please do so to keep up with our weekly readings. And please tell your friends about us, as word of mouth is our best form of advertisement. And finally, if you have trouble with your stream pausing or stuttering, refreshing your browser typically fixes the issue. And now, without further ado, the COVID-19 Theatrical Response Team now presents Twelfth Night. Enjoy the show. Our story begins when two identical twins, Viola and Sebastian,
and twins,
are separated at sea when a violent storm destroys their ship. But as fate would have it, they both survive and wash up on the shore of an island called Illyria. Each think the other was killed in the storm. Viola, in order to make enough money to get back home, borrows men's clothing from a sea captain and works as a page boy for Duke Orsino, the most powerful man in Illyria.
Music be the food of love, play on. Give me the excess of it, that surfeiting, that appetite may sicken and so die. That strain again. It had a dying fall. Oh, it came o'er my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough. No more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. O spirit of love, how quick and fresh thou art. Who saw Cesario?
Viola, now disguised as a boy named Cesario, quickly becomes Orsino's favorite worker and his confidant. So he gives her the all-important task of delivering a fancy love letter to a beautiful duchess named Olivia. You see, Orsino is painfully in love with Olivia, has been for years. But what makes his love even more painful is that Olivia has never, ever loved him back.
Cesario, thou knowst no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them, there thy fixed root shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord. She never will admit me.
Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord, what then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love, surprise her with the discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a barful strife, whoe'er I woo myself would be his wife.
Olivia has vowed a life of private mourning for 7 years because within the past year, both her father and her brother have died. But the arrival of this dashing and witty page boy named Cesario sends Olivia and her court of characters into quite a stir.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman, much desires to speak with you.
By my honor, half drunk. What is he at the gate, uncle?
A gentleman.
What gentleman?
It is a gentleman right there. Oh, a plague of these pickle herring.
Uncle, how have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
Mary, what is he?
Let him be the devil. I care not.
What's a drunken fool like?
Like a drowned man, a fool and a madman. One draught above heat makes him a fool, the second mads him, and the third drowns him.
Toby's in his 3rd degree of drink. He's drowned. Go look after him.
He is but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes it on him to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too and therefore comes to speak with you. What should be said to him, lady?
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so. And he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he will speak with you.
Let him in, let him approach, and call in my gentlewomen.
Gentlewomen! My lady calls.
Will once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty.
Oh. Come to what is the important part in your speech. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is more like to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in. I hear you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber, I am to hull here a little longer.
Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear?
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Wherein lies your text?
in Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom?
In
In what
the-
chapter of his bosom?
In the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture.
I see what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial, I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contented love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberant hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia!
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, but my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get ye to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more, unless, perchance, you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Fare you well.
Farewell, fair cruelty.
Oh, what is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Oh, not too fast. Soft, soft. Even so quickly may one catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Oh, well, let it be.
So, Orsino loves Olivia, and now Olivia loves Viola, sort of. The delivering of Orsino's love letter certainly didn't go as planned. How will that fadge? That's a fancy way of asking, how will that sort itself out? We'll find out soon enough. But right now, it's time to meet the second twin, Sebastian, who fixed himself to a piece of the shipmast and floated at sea until he was rescued by Antonio, a former sea fighter of some renown. Sebastian still mourns over his sister, who he thinks was lost at sea.
She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Last the day.
Sebastian decides to go to Orsino's court to see if anyone might have seen her, on the small chance she's still alive. This plan presents some danger to Antonio, who was once involved in a sea fight with Orsino's navy during his pirating days.
I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
Danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Antonio braves danger to help out his new friend, and off they go together to Orsino's court. That same night at Olivia's estate, Sir Toby Belch, Olivia's constantly drunk uncle, is having an after-hours singing party with his pals.
Let us eat and drink.
Sir Andrew, a rich buffoon who Sir Toby hopes can successfully woo Olivia.
Let us eat and drink.
Maria, the head serving woman whom we met earlier.
Let
us eat and drink.
My masters! Are you mad? Or what are ye? Have ye no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do ye make an alehouse of my lady's house? Is there no respect of place, persons, nor time in you?
We did keep time, sir, with our singing. Ha ha! Snick up.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you're welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you take your leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Out a tune, sir, ye lie. Art thou any more than a steward? Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, that there shall be no more cakes and ale? Go, sir. Rub your chain with crumbs. A stoup of wine, Maria.
Mistress Mary, if you prized my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears! But Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. My revenge will find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, and he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady, your niece. We can hardly make the distinction of our hands.
Oh, excellent. I smell a device.
I have it in my nose too.
He shall think by the letters that thou wilt drop that they come from my niece and that she's in love with him.
This is indeed a horse of that color.
Oh, 'twill be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I know my physic will work with him. I will plant you two and let Fabian make a third. Where he shall find the letter, observe his construction of it. For this night, to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell.
Oh, good night, lovely Maria. Mwah.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Let's to bed, knight. Thou hadst need send for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Send for money, knight. If thou hast not have her in the end, call me cut. Oh, well, 'tis too late to go to bed now. Ha! Come, knight! Come, knight! Woo!
Hither, boy, once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty and tell her that my love is more noble than the world.
But if she cannot love you, sir?
I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love a great of pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, you tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. My love is all as hungry as the sea. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved a man, as it might be, perhaps, were I a woman, I should love your lordship.
And what's her history? Died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house. And all the brothers, too. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste, give her this jewel. Say that my love can give no place, bide no denay.
From thy way, Signor Fabian!
I'll come with if I lose a scruple of this sport. Let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Wouldst thou not be glad to have the rascally sheep biter come by some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know, he brought me out of favor with Olivia about a bear baiting here.
Well, to anger him, we'll have the bear again, and we will fool him black and blue. Ha! Shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not. It is pity of our lives.
Get ye all three into a box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder, I the sun, practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him. Oh, for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Hide, in the name of jesting. Lie thou there. For here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
Tis fortune. All is fortune. Maria told me once that Olivia did affect me. Besides, she uses me more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. Now, what should I think on it? What employment have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the gin.
By my life, this is my lady's hand.
This wings him liver and all.
Oh, to whom should this be? Jove knows I love. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross-guarded. I say, remember, go to, thou art made if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Oh! Daylight and champagne discover not more. This is open. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites me to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my legs being cross-gartered. And in this, she manifests herself to my love. I thank my stars, I am happy. I will be stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered. Jove and my stars be praised. Yet here's a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile. Dear my sweet, I pray thee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything thou wilt have of me.
So now, Orsino loves Olivia, Viola loves Orsino, Olivia loves Viola, sort of, and Malvolio loves Olivia, thinking that she loves him back. The plot thickens.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth hath present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Then come kiss me, sweet and 20.
Baby, friend, and thy music? Dost thou live by thy music?
No, sir. I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church. For I do live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
Art not thou that Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She shall keep no fool, sir, till she be married.
Is thy lady within?
My lady is within, sir.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool.
Save you, gentlemen.
And you, sir?
De vous gardez, monsieur.
Oh, voici votre serviteur.
Will thou enter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter, if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she is the list of my voyage.
Well, taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean to go, sir. To enter. Go.
I will answer you with gate and entrance. But we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
That youth's a rare courtier. Rain odors. Well.
My matter hath no voice, but your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Odors? Pregnant and vouchsafed? I'll get him ready, all three. I'll get them all three already.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. Your servant to the Count Orsino, youth.
And he is yours, and his needs must be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him. For his thoughts, were they blanks rather than filled with me. Oh, I bade you never speak of him again. I pray thee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right. I am not what I am.
By maidhood and honor, truth and everything, I love thee, so that maugre all thy pride, nor wit nor reason can my passion hide.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall be mistress of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet come again.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks, and thanks and ever thanks. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first to go see your lodgings.
I am not weary, and 'tis long tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and the things of fame that do renown this city.
Would you pardon me? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against Orsino's galleys, I did such service of such note indeed, for which if I be taken in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
Doth not fit me. Hold, sir, in the south suburbs at the Elephant, it's best to lodge. I will beseek our diets while you beguile the time and feed your knowledge with viewing of the town.
I'll leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
And now, both twins are in the same town. What confusion might that lead to, I wonder? Meanwhile, unrequited love continues to flow through the air of Illyria. And at Olivia's house, Sir Andrew gets upset about Olivia ignoring him and threatens to leave immediately. In order to get Sir Andrew to stay, Sir Toby and Fabian promise to write a letter for him, challenging Cesario to a gentleman's duel. But first, let's watch what happens when the poor, tricked Malvolio confesses his love for Olivia.
He loves me. Oh, he loves me not. Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why, what's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship were best to have some guard about you.
Go call him hither. I am as mad as he, if sad and merry madness equal be. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet Lady Ho Ho.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady? Well, I could be sad. This does make for some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering.
Why, how dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs.
How do you, Malvolio? Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great.
Huh?
Some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee.
Remember who commanded thy yellow stockings, and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a servant still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of the Count Orsino's is returned.
I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where's my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him.
Jove make me thankful. And when she went away, now let this fellow be looked to. Fellow, not Malvolio, but fellow. Why, everything what can be said. Nothing that can come between me and the full prospects of my hopes. Jove is to be thanked.
Which way is he? In the name of sanctity.
Here he
I hear
is,
you,
here
sir.
he is. Howist with you, sir. Howist with you, man.
I'll go off. Discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him! Did not I tell you he was possessed? Sir Toby, my lady prays to have a care of him.
Ha, does she so?
How do you, Malvolio? How is it with you? What man defy the devil?
You know what you say.
Get him to say his prayers. Good Sir Toby, get him to pray.
Go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Is it possible?
If this were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
Come, we'll have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the belief that he's mad. We may carry it thus for our pleasure and his penance.
I have said too much into a heart of stone. I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How may I give him that which I have given to you?
I will acquit you.
Well, come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A friend like thee may bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir?
The defense thou hast, betake thee to it. Of what wrongs thou hast done him, I know not, but thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at the orchard end.
You mistake me, sir. I am sure no man hath any quarrel to me.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, betake you to your guard. For your opposite hath in him what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish man withal.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He's a knight.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office, as to know of the knight what my offense is to him.
I will do so. Signor Fabian, stay you by this gentleman till my return.
It looks like Sir Toby and Fabian have challenged Cesario to a duel on Sir Andrew's behalf. And herein lies the trickery. They are going to convince both Cesario and Sir Andrew that the person they are about to fight is the single most angry, vicious, and deadly opponent that they could ever face in a sword fight.
Why, man, he's a very devil! I have not seen such a firago!
Pox on it! I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. Fabian can scarce hold him yonder.
Plague on't! Let him let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, Grey Capulet.
I'll make the motion. Stand here, make a good show on it. This shall end without the perdition of souls. I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I have persuaded him the youth's a devil.
He is as horribly conceited of him, and pants and looks pale as if a bear were at his heels.
There's no remedy, sir. He will fight with you for oath's sake. He protests he will not hurt you.
May God defend me!
Come, Sir Andrew. There's no remedy. The gentleman will, for his honor's sake, have one bout with you, but he has promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Come on!
Pray God he keeps his oath.
Ting, 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 ting. Oh! Ting, ting, ting.
Put up your sword! If you offend this gentleman, I for him defy you.
Nay, if you are an undertaker, I am for you.
Oh, good Sir Toby, hold! Here comes an officer.
Antonio! Antonio, I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
Let me speak a little. This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved him with such sanctity of love into his image, which methought did promise most venerable worth, did I devotion.
What's that to us? The time goes by. Away!
Oh, but oh, how vile and idle proves this God. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good features shame. In nature there's no blemish but the mind. None can be called deformed but the unkind. Virtue is beauty, but the beauteous evil are empty trunks overflourished by the devil.
The man grows mad. Away with him. Come, come, sir.
Lead me on.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Oh, prove true, imagination, oh, prove true, that I, dear brother, be now tan for you.
A very paltry boy, a coward.
A coward! A most devout coward!
Slid I'll after him and beat him.
Come, let's see the event.
Don't look now, but it seems that Sebastian has stumbled upon Olivia's property. Let's watch.
Will you make me believe I am not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow, let me be clear of thee.
Well held out, in faith. No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her, nor your name is not Master Cesario, nor is this not my nose either. Nothing that is so.
I prithee vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give you worse payment.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you.
Wait! There's for thee! And there! And there! Are all the people mad?
Hold, sir.
They let him alone. I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first. Yet there's no matter for that.
Let go thy hand.
Sir, I will not let you go.
I will be free from thee. What wouldst thou now?
What? Nay, then I must have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you. Ha!
Hold! Toby, on thy life, I charge thee, hold!
Madam?
Will it be ever thus, ungracious wretch? Fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves, where manners never were preached? Out of my sight, roots be begone. Oh. Be not offended, dear Cesario. I pray thee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom, not thy passion, sway in this uncivil and thou unjust extent against thy peace. Go with me to my house, that thou there mayest smile at this. Thou shalt not choose, but go.
What relish is in this? How runs this stream? I am mad, or else this is a dream.
Nay, come, I pray thee. Wouldst thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so and so be.
Olivia wins. All it took was a handful of tries and a whole different person who she thinks is the same person. So Sebastian falls quickly for Olivia, just like she did for Cesario earlier. Cute, right? And wait a minute. Are those wedding bells I hear?
This is the air, that is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel't and see it. And though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio then? I cannot find him at the Elephant. His counsel now might do me golden service.
Blame not this haste of mine, if you mean well. Now go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by. There before him and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith. What do you say?
I'll follow this good man and go with you. And having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father.
Oh, marriage.
Below the ground, in a dungeon cell, Malvolio has been unfairly imprisoned. The spiteful trickery masterminded by Sir Toby and Maria has put everyone in the belief that Malvolio has gone mad. So here he sits, in the darkness, alone, rejected. This, folks, can be the awful irony of the world. Where there is happiness, there is also suffering.
A candle, a pen, ink, and paper. A candle, a pen, ink, and paper. A candle, a pen, ink, and paper.
Malvolio! I will fetch you light and paper and ink.
Oh, fool. I will requite it in the highest degree.
Now, as thou lovest me, let me see his letter.
Good Master Fabian, do not desire to see this letter.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir, we are some of her trappings.
Let your lady know I am here to speak with her.
Ah, marry, sir, lullaby to your bounty till I come again.
Oh, here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his, I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war.
He did me kindness, sir, drew by my side.
Notable pirate, thou salt water thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou in terms so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess on base and grounds enough Orsino's enemy. The witchcraft drew me hither. That most ingrateful boy there by your side.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord. For 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy, both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth, but for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me, but more of that anon. Take him aside.
What would my lord? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me?
Madam?
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario?
My lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, It is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, Lord.
You uncivil lady, hear me this. This Cesario, whom I know you love, and whom, by heaven, I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocund, apt, and willingly to do you rest, 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more than ever I shall love wife.
I, me, detested. How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong? Huh?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long?
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario! Husband, stay!
Husband?
Aye, husband. Can he deny that?
Her husband, Sarah.
No, my lord, not I.
Oh, welcome, Festi. Festi, I charge thee here to unfold what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by interchangement of your rings.
Oh, thou dissembling cub. Farewell and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
For the love of God, a surgeon! Send one presently to Sir Toby.
What's the matter?
He has broke my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. For the love of God, your help!
Oh, who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The count's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario.
Here he is. You broke my head for nothing, and that I did, I was sent on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. Here comes Sir Toby, halting.
How now, gentlemen, how is't with you?
He has hurt me, and there's the end of it. Oh, Sot! Didst thou see the surgeon, Sot?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby. An hour agone, his eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Oh, then he's a rogue? I hate a drunken rogue. Oh.
Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I am sorry, madam, I have hurt your kinsman. You throw a
And
guard
twins.
upon me, and by that I do perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons.
Antonio, oh my dear Antonio, how have the hours racked and tortured me since I have lost thee?
Sebastian, are you...
Fear'st thou that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother, nor can there be that deity in my nature of here and everywhere. I had a sister whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman, what name, what parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. So went he suited to his watery tomb.
Were you a woman, as the rest goes even, I should my tears let fall upon your cheek, and say thrice welcomed drowned Viola.
If nothing lets to make us happy both, but this my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me till each circumstance of place, time, and fortune do cohere and jump that I am Viola.
So comes it, lady, you have been mistook. You would have been contracted to a maid.
If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love a woman like to me.
In all those sayings, will I overswear, and those swearings keep as true in soul as doth that orbed continent the fire that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me first on shore hath my maid's garments. He upon some action is now in durance, at Malvolio's suit, a gentleman and follower of my lady's.
Oh, now I remember me. They say poor Malvolio, he's much distract. How does he, Sirrah?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at the stave's end as well as a man in any of his case may do. Here he has writ a letter to you.
Open it and read it.
Look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam!
How now? Art thou mad?
No, madam, I do but read madness.
Oh, read it you, Sirrah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
Oh, see him delivered. Fabian, bring him hither. My lord, so please you these things further thought on, to think me as well a sister as a wife, one day shall crown the alliance on it, so please you, here at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you. Here's my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
A sister, you are she.
Is this the madman?
Aye, my lord, the same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. Pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now deny it. It is your hand. And tell me, in the modesty of honor, why you have given me such clear lights of favor, bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to put on yellow stockings. And acting in this an obedient hope, why have you suffered me to be in prison, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gall that e'er invention played on? Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I confess, much like the character, but out of the question, 'tis Maria's hand. Pray thee, be content. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon thee, but when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Some men are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrown upon them.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you.
Oh, he hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. He hath not told us of the captain yet. When that is known and golden time convents, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence.
The rain, it raineth every day.
Indeed, indeed it does. That is the cruel irony of the world, folks. Where there is happiness, there is also suffering.
But that's all one. Our play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day.
TVs, the former Mrs. Lee, busting on my friends and twins. I love waking up to play video games all day, watching my team win, and I love Kung Fu.